Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back in another Fortnite video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the new update when it comes to shotguns, and as well because of the damage update, if double pump is still possible. And before we get into the video, I'm going to be launching up a V-Buck giveaway. If you guys want a chance to win some free V-Bucks, all you have to do is to drop a like on this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on my notifications, and leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. And lastly, I just launched up my second YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing stuff like highlights and different kind of 1v1s, and basically just using a bunch of clips that I normally wouldn't be using in my games, because usually when I post videos I'm just doing full gameplay, so I really cut out a lot of highlights that I really should be showing you guys. They're really cool. So on my second channel, I'm going to have a bunch of highlights and stuff like that. You guys have been killing it with the support, and I'm going to be giving away those V-Bucks as soon as that channel hits 1,000 subscribers, and I'm sure I'm going to be able to hit that in just a few days, so I'll be giving the V-Bucks away shortly, so make sure you guys subscribe to that channel. And alright guys, let's go right to the video. So in this game, the vast majority of my kills were with the shotgun. I was going to try out the double pump just because of how much they raised the damage with the pump shotgun. Before, I believe it was an 80 shot, 80 to a body shot with a green pump. Now it's up to 95. And the blue pump is up to 100 damage per shot. So the pump shotguns now are very strong, and I go absolutely off in this gameplay with it. Just about all of my kills in this gameplay is with the pump, and I was trying out the double pump, but to be honest, the pump is so strong. You guys are about to see in this gameplay, I'm really just knocking a bunch of people left and right with one shots in my pump. So now definitely the heavy shotgun really isn't going to be that used anymore, because the pump shotgun is way better. And as well, they did add in a legendary and an epic version to the pump shotgun, and I just gotta say, that gun is an absolute beast. I picked it up later in this game, probably like halfway through I picked it up, and I mean, I just went absolutely off with it. Every time I get above in little high ground, I'm hitting for like 136, 130, 140. And I even hit a guy at the end for like 186 in the head. Just something absolutely crazy like that. I remember my pumps used to do no damage at all. Now I'm just knocking guys. Got a net to play on that guy. Hit him for 133 in the head. And headshots just do a massive amount of damage. They did lower the range a little bit, so that was kind of the cutoff. They lowered the range, but they increased the total amount of damage, which I'm totally fine with that. I'm not really trying to snipe a guy with the pump or anything. I'm not trying to shoot a guy from like 200 meters or anything. But this is really going to change the way the game is played, because usually, before, I'm not going to lie, I'm getting killed by noobs left and right with the tac shotgun. And the thing about the tac shotgun, you can pretty much get 2 shots off by the time you shoot a pump and pull out your SMG. So basically, I was saying the tac was probably one of the best shotguns in the game. I would say it's might even better than the pump, just because of the rate of fire before this update. But since they upgraded the pump a little bit, they gave it a little bit, a major buff to it. It's going to be really different, because there's going to be a lot more people using the pump shotgun. But at the same time, the pump shotgun takes a lot more skill than a tac or a double barrel. So it's really going to be interesting how this plays out. So in this game, I was trying to use the double pump, but like I said, it was kind of difficult, because every time I got a hit on a guy, I was hitting 80 plus, 100 plus, 150 plus. I was just knocking these guys left and right with my shotgun. And it's just crazy, man. I didn't even think they were going to buff the pumps at all, but I definitely noticed in games, people just weren't using the pump shotgun. They were just using other shotguns, which I don't blame them at all, because if I was new to the game, when I played on mobile, I was using the tac shotgun over a pump shotgun, because at least the tac shotgun I can spray. Even if I didn't hit a shot, I was still able to, try to at least have a chance to win that gunfight. And from that guy alone, I hit him for a 95 shot, and he dropped a gold heavy shotgun. And the gold heavy, I think a body shot's like 110, which is just absolutely crazy. If they don't have any shield or low shield, they're going to get hit and knocked right away. Because normally when I hit my shots, I usually hit for full pellets most of the time. One other thing I'd like to mention that I did see in the patch notes is, so they increased the damage from 9 to 27 with the minimum damage shot. So no more 9 damage shots anymore. But what they did change is you can't get critical hit damages if you only hit 1 pellet. So basically, if you kind of miss your shot completely, because if you hit for 7 or 9, you're pretty much just hitting them in like the corner of their arm, hitting them in their toe, just kind of barely hitting them at all. So when you hit for those shots that are kind of just all over the place, you barely hit them, you're going to be hitting for 27. You're not going to be able to get those critical damage hits off. But a 27 damage shot really isn't that bad if you're hitting the target. But with the pump shotgun being so powerful and the new pump shotgun being so powerful, I might have to use a different loadout. In this game, I was trying to use a double pump, but I was just knocking people out so quickly with one pump that I even tried to switch to another pump, but I mean, they'd be down by the time I switch either way. But honestly, I might be running the pump and a AR. I really don't even think there's that much need for another shotgun, and maybe an SMG. I mean, at most, maybe early game. The SMGs really do melt at close range, but so do the SCARs. If you hit your shots with the SCAR at close range, I mean, you're going to be hitting for 30s a shot. Headshots are going to be over 70. But either way, you're going to be melting close range, so I might even try a new thing. I might even run like a 3 heal slot, or maybe I'll try a sniper out again. Because if you guys ever watch my gameplays, I almost never use a sniper, so I might start using snipers again. Or I don't know what I want to have for my other third gun, because really a pump and an AR just nowadays is going to be very strong and a very good loadout to have. So I'm definitely going to be running 2 heals. That's usually my normal loadout, where I would have the 2 heals and then an SMG. But I might replace the SMG with something else, because I just don't really need it all that often. But one move that I've seen be really, really effective after the zone, especially because the headshots do so much more damage and your pumps do so much more damage. One thing that I've done that's been super effective that you guys definitely need to start learning and start doing every single game. I did it to 2 players in this game so far. I did it to one of the guys in Salty and another guy that had the werewolf skin. He was about to run into Shifty Shafts and I was able to get him. And what I did was I shot my shotgun, and right immediately after I shot my shotgun, so of course in this instance I would have high ground, and I would jump up and then I would place my floor right away to catch myself from falling. And this is something I've been doing a ton. I've been using it every single game, and just now it's been so much more effective because the shotguns do so much damage that you really can just melt people again and again, over and over again, without having to give up any high ground at all. And a lot of times when I did that, of course, if I got headshots, I was able to hit for like 40 or 50. But nowadays, I just feel like I'm hitting for 100 pluses, 60 pluses, 80 pluses. I've been really able to take players out with that move. And here is exactly what I'm talking about again, in case you guys weren't sure exactly what I was talking about. See, I got the high ground on them, and then I popped my shotgun, and then I immediately put the floor down. And when I put the floor, it's going to prevent me from losing high ground. And a lot of times when you jump down on another player, it's not the best idea, or it could be a good idea if you hit your shot, but a lot of times I sometimes choke my shot. And if you're jumping down on a noob who has like a P90, they're going to melt you every single time, or if they have a SCAR, RPG. So the best thing you can do is you can pretty much jump down towards them, take your shot, and then place the wall. Because right there, even if I would have missed right there, I still was pretty close to him. I had a good open shot on him. I was able to do a lot of damage either way. And I would definitely recommend, just because the shotgun does so much damage close range, I would for sure say play more aggressive. This is going to be your best chance to play as aggressive as you want, because this gun does so much damage close range. You're going to see me go for a lot of edit plays, a lot of close range fights, and before Epic change anything else about this game and makes it worse, because I feel like Epic, I don't even know why, I just feel like Fortnite is one of those games where it gets really, really fun. They make a bunch of really cool updates, the game's really fun, and then they make some dumb update. They put like jetpacks in the game, they put a bunch of launchers, new rockets, dynamite. They keep just putting dumb stuff in the game, and then the game gets boring for a few weeks, and then they add something good like a shotgun update, redeploy gliders. But they add better things into the game that just really make it a lot more fun. At first I didn't like the redeploy gliders, but then eventually I did. But I honestly feel like Fortnite is just one of those off and on games where it's really fun for a few weeks, and then Epic makes some change, put some dumb stuff in the game, and then it gets really frustrating to play it, and then it just kind of gets boring for a few weeks, and then it gets really, really fun again. And I feel like these are one of the points where it's gonna get really fun, just because the shotguns do a lot of damage now. You don't have to complain about hitting for 7 every single time. And right here, look how much damage I do with my pump shotgun to this guy. I looked down, hit him for 187 in the head, just completely destroyed them. And I would say before, if I saw a bot with a tactical shotgun, I was actually kind of nervous going for the challenge on that player, just because I know if they can spray me with the tac and hit me for 60 every single shot, because when I use the tac, I don't hit for anything, but bots, they hit for a lot of damage. But I really didn't like the challenge that aggressive at all, just because by the time I can shoot one pump shotgun and then try to pull out my SMG, that bot can already have 2 tac shots off on me. So before, I was kind of nervous about playing really, really aggressive, because I know I hit a lot of my shots, but just because of how fast the tac is shooting and just how, inconsistent the pump was, I really wasn't too confident about pushing a lot of things. But since my shotgun actually hits for a lot of damage now, hits for a big hit, I'm definitely going to be playing more aggressive on every single player, and against players that I normally wouldn't have played more aggressive on, just because I just didn't feel like my pump was going to be that consistent when I needed it to. So overall, I think a AR and a pump is definitely going to be the new wave, and I don't really think SMGs are going to be used as much as they do, and I'm sure they're going to be used a lot, but I'm pretty sure just the pump shotgun for me is going to do it. I'm going to be able to get a lot of kills just with my pump shotgun and AR, so that's probably the new wave I'm going to be running. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys liked this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you can, make sure to drop a like on this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn on my notifications. And as well, make sure you go subscribe to my new channel.